Hey,
Charlie,
Matt.
how's
How's
it
it going,
going?
man?
Really good. Hey, let's do our photo first.
Right on, man.
Okay, all right, ready, guys? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Enjoy the chat.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Where are you at? Are you Australian?
No, I wish, man. I'm in North Carolina at the moment.
Oh, okay. All right. I just got a few words. Now that you said North Carolina, I picked it up. I'm not too far from you. I'm over in Tennessee right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
nice, dude.
Yep.
Well,
we
man.
moved from LA over to Nashville a couple of years ago. So
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like, okay. It's an honor to meet half of the chosen one, man. So just thank you for doing this.
of course. Pleasure hopping on with you too.
Oh, man. Yeah. Dude, man. Well, first of all, like, again, thanks for doing this, but man, I really wish we could have got more out of Jupiter's Legacy. I really enjoyed what you guys are doing, man.
Yeah, thanks. That was a bummer for all of us. Very unexpected for all of us. We all thought we were going to be doing that for a while.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. Did you read the comics at all?
I did not.
Okay. So, well, first of all, you should. The comics are really
Okay.
awesome. If you were a fan of the show, you'll enjoy the comics.
Mhm.
I wasn't even a comic book guy necessarily, but once I started reading this stuff, I really got into it. I love that format.
Mhm.
But anyway, you know, the comics are there. I mean, it's years of content. And so we all thought we were going to be doing this thing. It was obviously, you saw it, it was a huge, big budget show. You know, and truthfully, I don't even know everything that went on behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff. The business side of show business really, really kind of reared its ugly head there. And I don't know. You never know. Maybe we'll go back to it one day. I loved that character, and the show was great. And really, at the first season, if you saw the whole season, I'm not sure if you did or not, but it really opened up there at the end.
Yeah.
And you know, you could tell it was just we were just beginning. So
Man.
unfortunate.
Yeah. That was the thing about it. I just enjoyed, like, I was like the ending. I was like, season. So
Yep.
I didn't know what happened or anything like that, but just your performance and everybody else is just golden, man. So just
Thank you.
awesome, dude.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. But obviously, Star Wars. Man, what's that like being in the same room with George Lucas and Dave Filoni? Like, hey, so Hayden's not around. You're the next Anakin.
So, so when I got the job, they didn't tell me when I auditioned. They didn't tell me what it was for, what I was doing. They called me up, said, "You got the job. By the way, you're Anakin. You know, you're a lead of the series. Welcome to Star Wars." Next thing I know it, I'm up there at Skywalker Ranch, sitting in George's office, talking to him. Dave walks me in and says, "You know, Matt, this is George. Matt." I walk in and George goes, "Oh, Anakin." You know, he calls me Anakin, and I at the time had seen Star Wars, but I wasn't familiar with the ins and outs, the story, the relationships. And so, truthfully, I was not geeking out like I would be now. Now I'm a huge fan. I'd be probably too nervous to talk to him. But at the time, it served me well because I was a casual fan. So I was completely able to have a conversation with him. But it's been, I mean, over the years, being a part of the Star Wars family, you know, I always like to say, I love talking to Star Wars fans. It feels like we have a family here, you know, between us. And I really, really, truly feel that in my heart. And if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. It's just a bond that we all have. And I love going to conventions and doing things like this and getting to hang out with fans and just meet, you know, some of you guys who we just share. I kind of feel like you and I right now are just geeking out over Star Wars as fans, as friends. And I really feel that, you know, so it's really, I get to step on both sides of this thing here because I get to make it, but I also get to just be a fan. And it's been amazing. And like I said, the Star Wars family, you know, some people fandom sometimes gets a bad rap, particularly Star Wars, because they can be harsh. But I always think that Star Wars fandom can be harsh because it comes from a place of passion and because they want it to be good. And it's kind of that thing like a brother can pick on a brother, but don't let anybody else pick on you. You know what I'm saying?
Well said, man. My God, well said. I mean, well, you're about to bring balance, man. You're walking both sides. You do it very well, man. So just
thank you.
hands off, man. But two little things and everything, so it doesn't cut me off. When season 7 wrapped, man, have you seen some of the edits and stuff that people have done of the start time of when Anakin leaves to go to Revenge of the Sith, and when Ahsoka goes to that, and time it just right, and it goes in sync? Because, man,
I have seen. I haven't seen it like all synced up together like that. I saw something the other day. It was our voices. I think was it like Utapau, but I think it was a fan animation.
Yes.
With our voices, it was like Obi-Wan and Anakin around the campfire.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. That was beautiful. And man, it makes me sad that we didn't have more. But I don't know. It is what it is. We had 7 great seasons, right? And
yeah,
it's hard
man.
to complain about it. But I'm going to add a few more seconds here if I can.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, to just kind of finish these thoughts out. But yeah, I mean, look, Star Wars is always going to live. The Clone Wars will always live. I love that fandom, continues to do this and just kind of like root for these characters. And I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to have been a part of it.
Well, it's awesome. And last little question, I don't mean to keep doing this to you, but what was that like being part of James Earl Jones's voice as well, man?
Very special moment. Very cool moment. They layered my voice with his, and I thought creatively, what an interesting choice for Dave to make. And the powers that be, because in that moment where we see Vader, but he's sort of Anakin, and you hear Vader, but you hear Anakin, and it just really, as a fan, brought out all these emotions. It was just a brilliant creative choice.
That's awesome, man. Well, you did great. I appreciate you extending this.
Oh yeah, no
you
problem.
Always be 100% Anakin besides Hayden, man. You did well, and it's an honor.
Thank you. Happy holidays, and have a good one.
Merry Christmas, man.